Day 3 in Zanzibar with at BlackDadsTraveling. We headed to Stone Town and met with our guide, Mr. Issa, who then loaded us on a boat headed for Prison Island, also known as Canggu Island. In all of my travels, I will say that Africa has some of the softest, powdery beaches. But back to Canggu Island. This island was initially built to be a prison, but then became a tortoise and peacock sanctuary. Some of the turtles there are over 100 years old, like wow. Seeing the peacock flare up was jive cool. I even tried to take a selfie with it. But again, Prison Island was not used as a prison. It ended up being a quarantine island where they would make people quarantine during the yellow fever days. Our tour guide, Mr. Issa, was getting mad videos. I appreciate him doing that. He even caught the wife walking through whatever that was. From there, we got back on our boat and headed over to the Nakupenda, which is a sand bar in the middle of the ocean during low tide, and it's pretty much just water during high tide. Had to pull out the Hover X drone to get some footage of this whole scenery. It's an absolute oasis. Some of the most beautiful beaches in crystal clear water. The captain of our boat then prepared our seafood lunch. This was probably the best meal we had. Shout out to the captain. Lobster tail, french fries, and fruit. We saw a storm coming, so we got back in the boat and headed over to Stone Town to finish out the rest of our tour. Before that got started, my wife needed some pictures, so here we are taking pictures. We even ran into the youngins that be jumping in the water from Zanzibar, and they shot a video for us. Check it out. Once our tour guide, Mr. Issa, got him to back down from continuing to ask for more money and tips, we did our tour of Stone Town. Mr. Issa was extremely knowledgeable. He even showed us some phrases that we could learn in Swahili. Took us to the amphitheater. We saw the old fort. We even saw a fresh market where they cut meat. This was day 3 in Zanzibar at BlackDadsTraveling.